All right, we just had an election. So, question is, will gold and silver go down? And I think they will. I think they have been going down. There was a lot of fear mongering as part of the election. You know, if Trump doesn't get elected, there's gonna be riots. He's not gonna accept it. Blah blah blah. That fear is probably gonna go away now. I think things could stabilize, or you never know. You never know. That's why you buy the gold and the silver, right? One thing we know is that this is just paper. And hey, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world that could make this worthless paper. It could have value, or it could have no value, but this is always going to have value. So, the election. There were a few stackers who made wagers on the outcome of the election. Pirate Stacker and Fish, Steve, aka Fish, the inefficient stacker, made a wager on who would win the election, or actually if Trump would I'm not sure what their exact wager was. I believe it was 1 ounce of silver that Trump would not be elected or not get into office. So their wager may not be over yet. Trump may still have to be sworn in. I don't know the exact details of their bet, but there was another stacker who made a wager on the outcome of the election. Transient stacker. Yeah, me. I made a $9,000 bet. I shouldn't say bet. Robinhood had a thing where you could, I think they call it futures. I'd have to look at the exact thing, but it was basically making a bet on the outcome of the election, on who would win the election. I think I bought them at like 54 to 56 cents. I bought, I originally bought like $2,000 worth. Then I added 7,000. So they were at different prices, but my payout is going to be 15,700. So it's a nice payout. Will I use some of that money, some of my winnings, to buy more gold? I'd like to. I did sell stock to make that wager, so I'm probably going to put some of the money back into the stock that I sold. And the reason why I made this bet, that took this risk, was because of what I saw out on the road. And hey, it's an advantage I kind of had, traveling around the country and seeing the support that Trump had and the lack of support that Kamala had. I went up to Northern California, near San Francisco. I had a delivery, I think it was Conway, California. I don't remember the name of the city, but whatever it was right near San Francisco. And I was seeing all these Trump flags, and I driving down the freeway. There was a bunch of Trump supporters on the overpass with flags and banners. I'm like, this is Northern California. This is where all the liberals are. What the hell? And I did see only one flag for Kamala, one Kamala flag, and it was on a flagpole along with a gay flag. So obviously a hardcore liberal who's going to support whatever candidate the Democrats have, because their hardcore political beliefs, they don't have any flexibility, you know what I mean? So yeah, that really made me believe that Trump was going to win. I did start to worry a few days before the election. They were saying things, and there was a poll in Iowa or something, like putting Kamala ahead, and of course that poll was flawed. And there was some people who were like, they properly predicted every election in the last 20 years, and they predict that Kamala's gonna win. I'm like, yeah, well, you're wrong. So your winning streak has come to an end if that's what you were predicting. I just want to celebrate, share my victory with all of you. I'm happy that I made some money. My vacation's coming up. I could use it. I mean, look at the state of my stack. I could use some more gold. I think things are gonna stabilize a bit. Hopefully, this stagflation ends and we could either make more money, so gold will be more affordable, or the gold and silver price will drop, so it'll be more affordable. But it seems to me like the price has just gone out of control, and wages have not kept up with it. So it's hard to buy gold now. It's just hard for me. It's been hard for me personally. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's a big reason why Trump won. They said actually, this is another reason why. This is why I upped my bet from originally from being 3,000 or no 2,000. When I decided to put another 7,000 in was when I heard that the dissatisfaction, I forget what they said, the people that don't feel that we're headed in the right direction, the country is heading in the right direction, is or the people who are satisfied with the way the country is heading. I think it was like 27% or something like that. Only 27% feel that we're headed in the right direction. So they said no incumbent has ever won with that kind of dissatisfaction, and that just made me feel like, okay, I should put more into this bet. And I'm glad I did. It was risky. I was nervous, but hey, it paid off, and at a time when I could use it. So keep on stacking, because we know that this is paper. This is precious metal. This is worth something throughout history. This is only worth something when they say it is. Keep on stacking.